Welcome to the office. This is 91.3 Lagos Talks. My name is Michelle Ago, and it is 4:30 on the clock. On the office today, as usual, as you know, this show is proudly brought to you by the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management and Lagos Talks 91.3 FM. Now, we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic, a very interesting subject, and I cannot wait for us to get into it. But before that, let's quickly introduce our guests who will be joining us today. We don't do this alone, we do this with experts, okay? So they have so much to share and we have so much to learn. Now, my guest today is the Director, Professional Standards and Development, CIPM. He is the director of the Professional Standard of Development at the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, and his name is Mr. Gbenga Odetunde. He is a creative thinker with about 2 decades of cumulative experience in policy development, analysis and evaluation, management, HR consulting, standards development, knowledge management, social economy and business researching, curriculum development and integration, professional examination and planning and execution, learning and development, certification and licensing. Gbenga holds a bachelor's degree in economics and a master's degree in research and public policy from the University of Lagos. He is an associate at the Chartered Economist and associate member of the CIPM with valid HR practitioner's license. He is a PhD student at the University of Ibadan and a registered member of the International Organization of Standardization. Gbenga is a member of the advisory board of the National Open University of Nigeria. Mr. Odetunde joins us today and he is our guest on The Office. Welcome again to the show. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me.
All right,
good evening, Nigerians.
It's a pleasure to have you join us. Today, we'll be talking about building employability skills for the now of work. Let's quickly talk about what employability skill means. Please briefly tell us what employability skill mean. First of all, we can start there.
Okay, thank you. Employability skills, by my own working definition, means the bouquet of qualities, personal value, that individual must possess for him to be able to add value to his or personal life and to be able to add value to organization. It is a set of skills that distinguish individuals from crowds. It is what makes people to seek after an individual. People do not want you because you are short, because you are tall, because you are fair, because you are dark. No, there must be a value in you that they are looking for that other people do not have. And that is what is called employability skill. It has a personal influence on an individual. It has an influence on that person's career, and it has an influence on where you play and the role you play, what you are able to do, what you are unable to do. Employability skills, in a nutshell, I liken it to what is inherent in a shop, for instance. I liken an employee to a shop. When a shop is filled with items that are sought after by people, the buyers can go there anytime. You, as a shop owner, you are so happy to open that shop. You are proud of your shop because at any point in time, you can see customer, you can sell. People are looking after you. So they are looking after the shop because of the content in your shop. However, anytime you have empty shop, people will not come to you again. So when people are loaded with value-adding skill, they become sought after by the buyers of those skills, called employers or customer if they are self-employed. Thank you.
All right. Now, why is it necessary to build this skill, this employability skill? You did mention, the skills that, why people, I just want to understand why it is necessary to build the skills.
Okay, like I said earlier, it starts, for instance, with the career of an employee.
Okay.
At a certain point, there is a basic level of competence required at fundamental level. You should be able to know, you should be able to have that standard of knowledge required at that level. When you get to intermediate, you should be able to have, when you get to advanced stage, you should be able to have what makes you an advanced person. When you get to mastery stage, you should be able to have. In other words, part of the things it does is that it keeps the carrier of the skill competitive in the labor market. Okay.
So you
And
must
apart from that,
constantly review as you grow in your career. You must constantly, right? Okay.
Yes, you must constantly review. You must constantly review, just as like liking an employee to a shop. If your shop is filled with expired item, nobody is interested in that shop. But if you have item that is real, relevant, and applicable to the needs of customer, you become sought after. When an employee grows in skill as he advances in career, then it becomes sought after from time to time.
All right. What impact does it have on personal development and business results?
Okay. When we are talking about personal development, for instance, I just mentioned it when you asked the other question. The first thing is that when you begin as a starter, there is what is expected of you. 1 year, 2 years of your career, 3 years. When you are getting to the 4th year, the set of requirements will be different because you are expected to have grown to a certain level. You are expected to have moved from fundamental to at least intermediate. So if when you are supposed to be growing, you are not growing, when you are supposed to be updating and upgrading and upskilling yourself, you are not doing. A time will come that you will have grown as you have grown older, but in terms of skills and competencies inherent in you, you are still a baby. So for anyone who is not growing, for anyone who is not upskilling, for anyone who is tactic, that person begins to die. That person cannot advance in career. So when you have employability skills, you become sought after by people. And as you go, like I mentioned earlier, nobody wants you. Nobody wants an individual because we are fair, because we are short, because we are handsome, or because you are in the absence of a better word. They want you because of the value you carry. And as they see those values in you as a person, they give you more. They say reward for hard work is more work. They give you more work to do. You are exposed to many things. And as you are exposed to many things, as you practice, you are exposed to many things, then you grow in competencies. So as your competencies grow, of course, your career grow as well as an individual.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about the results when it comes from the business point of view. How do companies or organizations benefit from all of these employability skills, and who is truly responsible for employability skills? Just the individual?
Okay. Number one, what I want to say is that development starts from the personal level. It starts from personal level. You make it point of duty. You know who you want to be. You know where you want to go to, where you want to be at any given time. And it is your responsibility to begin to channel your skill. You begin to grow your skill towards that direction at any point in time. So first of all, it is your responsibility. In some cases, organizations do support, but the support cannot be as effective, for instance, as what you do personally, because you need to have that personal interest first. Okay. If you have personal interest, you pay personal attention to your development. Okay. So if you do not have that ambition, then there's going to be a problem. So it is a personal, at the first level, it is a personal decision. Then organization as well, in many cases, when they see a gap and they know that the strength of an organization is determined or is dependent on the strength of a team, and the strength of a team is dependent on the strength of individual. So it is very, very important, even at the organization level, as you desire more results, you should be able to train, because to whom much is given, much is expected. To whom nothing is given, nothing should be expected. So organization as well should make it point of duty in order to strengthen their own organization for better results, for better productivity, to be interested in development of a team, and to be interested in development of the individual that make up a team. That's how you build a better and stronger organization.
All right, let's quickly talk about the event coming up by CIPM. I'm sure you'd like to shed more light on this topic. When is this event and what is it really all about?
Okay, like I mentioned, CIPM is interested in promotion of excellence in acquisition and application of skill and knowledge. Part of what we do to ensure that this happens is to ensure that we have different programs in place. One that is coming now, July 18, is Career and Entrepreneurial Fair. And that particular program is going to address the needs of the unemployed, the needs of the underemployed, the needs of people that want to switch career from one career to another, and the needs of people who want to start growing their businesses. And that's why it is called Career and Entrepreneurial Fair. It's going to have a combination of experts. There will be people that will speak on that subject, and there will be people that will serve as discussants of the subject. They are dissecting everything that will have been discussed. And of course, the people, that's the participants, will have the opportunity of interacting with employers of labor and with entrepreneurs. So the program is going to be very rich. It is designed to be very rich. And guess what? It is a free program. Nobody is asking participants to come and pay a dime. It is part of what CIPM is committed to. This is just one of those things we do, we invest in to ensure that people who possess the right skill at the right time, that is capable of driving organization, that is capable of driving nation. So the program will hold on July 18 to 2023. And it's going to be so productive, it's going to be so exciting, and it's going to be so value-adding for everyone.
All right. Is it open to both members and non-members of CIPM?
Yes, it's open to both members and non-members. CIPM is called Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria. So everyone that wants to join, is open, whether you're a member, whether you're a non-member.
All right. So
and non-members, we refer to non-members as our potential members as well.
All right.
Because that's one thing around about CIPM. Anybody that has to do with managing people, relating with people, interacting with people, we are interested in their development.
Now, how can one register? Okay,
just visit www.cipmnigeria.org. You will see a link to register. www.cipmnigeria.org. You will see a link to register.
And it's virtual?
It is hybrid.
Hybrid, okay. And it's on July 18th.
July 18th.
What time?
We are starting 9 a.m. The registration will have started 8 a.m.
Okay.
The program commences 9 a.m.
Wow. And it's absolutely free.
It
Wow.
is absolutely free. However, we'll seek support from employers of labor in terms of sponsorship.
Okay.
They want to partner with us. Together we build the nation. Together we build the people. Together we build the nation.
All right. Thank you very much. Any final words?
Okay. My final word is that the business of employability skills is our collective business. Right. It is our collective business, whether as an employee or employer, because the employee you do not build today will destroy the organization you are building. So as you have focus of building an organization, the very foundational issue you must address is to build employee that we collectively build a nation.
All right, thank you. My guest today, Mr. Gbenga Odetunde, ACIPM. He's the Director, Professional Standards and Development of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. We look forward to July 18th. And remember how to register, www.cipmnigeria.org. And you will find the link to register. It's a hybrid event that is free. It's very important that you be a part of it. It's an opportunity for you to network, speak with professionals and experts that can help put your career in the right path. Okay. And we do appreciate CIPM for doing this absolutely free for Nigerians to scale up and build their employability skills. So thank you so much, Mr. Gbenga, and to the rest of the team at CIPM for this amazing event that is coming up. We look forward to having you back to give us feedback on how it went and some of the success stories that will come up as, you know, from this particular event coming up. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you.
Join the conversation on the most relevant issues affecting the work